This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. How tranquil.
Such beasts are a fair source of meat, when rations are lacking.
Look, Master! Goblins!
Shame I've no advantage against this bow. Are we all in the same boat?
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
The fire must be put out ere our comrade burns. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
Our party is well balanced. I can see no weaknesses that might be exploited.
We need only hone our skills, and in time, we shall be indomitable.
'Tis as you say.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Then I shall remain by your side. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Reckless opponent makes for easy prey. we would be invincible.
Our adventure continues.
Off we go then.
Ready to forge on?
Where the wolves?
Flame is its weakness.
That was well fought.
Lis fermor fatindome. Lis funyemen en fallasim.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but
Different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Oh, true to your word, you have... Let us begin at once. I should like to observe your form, first and foremost. You have my gratitude. In fact, I have made a discovery. Unlike those of Elven make, Bows crafted by other races are designed for keep. I can see this is no revelation. Not so for those of elven make, however. Our bows are crafted to guide not the hand, but the heart. Mayhap you will find the sentiment strange, but such is the perspective of we are taught that arrows loosed with proper form will strike true. As if 'tis all a matter of poise, I admit. I find it rather baffling myself. Perhaps that is why my bowmanship, yet with this bow, I begin to understand.
Huzzah!
What a feat! I can hardly believe it. This marvel is nothing at all like an elven bow. The design allows for ease of aim and steadfast flight of each arrow. To think that I should feel such a difference. Mayhap I am more suited to a bow. 'Tis a strange thought. I'd nearly given up on myself. My performance with this bow has divested me of such doubts. But the ingenuity of this design, if only my people would take heed. 'Tis all very well to talk of honing one's form, but why should we not perfect the tool? I am decided. I shall take this bow back to the arbor. With this as my weapon, I have no doubt I shall pass my trial.
It seems Sir Glyndor's doubts no longer plague him. May his newfound confidence see him through his trial of archery.
With the bow you gifted me in hand, I no longer dread being put to trial. I almost look forward to it. I shall attack my...
During my travels beyond the rift, I learned of a cave near here that you have yet to explore. Shall I take us there? A cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
We'd best be prepared to make our own light before we proceed.
'Tis easily done.
If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
So it goes.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
You'll have to do better than that.
any loose coin about, enough to make you rich.
I'm afraid I don't have any knowledge about that quest as yet. If you require guidance, you must hire a pawn who does.
Have at me! I'll gladly take on any number of foes.
I don't suppose begging for a reprieve would get us far with one of this lot.
'Tis easily done.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter. And perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party.
You have my protection.
We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
I understand the inclination arisen. Camping is one of life's simple pleasures after all.
The beast can scarce stand. A well-placed strike ought to send it gazing skyward.
I shall lead the charge! I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
All this fuss over a moment's incaution. It shall happen again.
like there be aught over there?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party.
You're gonna regret that.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it.
Arisen, aren't you forgetting something?
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party.
Looking to rush to your death. I'll get you for that. Suppose there are worse ways to go.
A useful bauble, the ferry stone, which will allow us to travel vast distances in an instant.
Do you bear a fondness for this place, Arisen? I can think of no other reason why we should visit it so often.
Must finding these be so difficult?
The thrill of discovery never gets old.
I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Shame I've no advantage in this boat. Are we all in the same boat?
Ogre is fixated utterly on you, Arisen. Hold its focus as long as you can. I'll handle the rest.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
Push ought to bring it down.
I shall lead the charge!
Naught compares to the thrill of victory.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party? I can't wait to find out what's inside.
I shan't let them harm you.
Oh, I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
To charge ahead may be to rush headlong into danger. Let us take care to move as one.
Pray speak up, should you notice aught amiss. Loath as I am to admit it, I haven't the knowledge to guide you on that quest. Perhaps you should hire a pawn who does.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
'Tis a chest.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
I'm confident we've scoured every nook and cranny of the place. That's quite a feat.
I expect we shan't have need to return here for some time.
Very well. I shall return.
Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar. With the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party?
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
A fantastic find. This is why I shall never tire of our adventures.
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Well, well, that's quite a discovery.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party?
It is clear we are little welcome here, in spite of our amicable intentions.
Let us endeavor not to give our hosts any reason to doubt us further.
Elelote osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair avehum. Sinde fir arenka. Tusa falas mia. Malenfa in pindalna eldania. Silfa al-Karwa Sion Kalan. My tenant Melto.
By your leave, Arisen.
Aleria fil more arendo. Atta hel telpe.
I don't know a thing about that quest, so I can't guide you. You... could try to hire a pawn with the information we need.
Surfenes. Ala ne vekil kasinke.
Oyo alvekil.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party?
Aleria fil more arendo. Atta hel telpe.
I'm afraid I don't have any knowledge about that quest as yet. If you require guidance, you must hire a pawn who does.
And the wind fair no Indilran and Newman.
Daliet. One.
Nun lit. Surfenes. Ilme. This one and then.
Alana. Firen Nine.
Valis Harenum, Halana Fe in Minier.
Ayu. Fanamo ne metani.
Karan.
men.
I lack information pertinent to this task.
Akaya arume fa in Iterond. Etele in Lalasta.
Vindamund. Ronde Minotaur.
Well, it takes two to make a sale. And this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Ja, flera morfin i tarmen.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party.
Treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Sono Oyo Luntarma.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party?
Vindamund.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Atelier Edelia non.
Elelotte osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair avehum. Sinde fir arenka.
Alana fire mine.
Loath as I am to admit it, I haven't the knowledge to guide you on that quest. Perhaps you should hire a pawn who does.
Salma Arenfer, Alecano Nandewi.
Herr Minra. Heru Minra.
Etela el Dalia Ninwe el One.
Herr Minra.
Ayu, Fanamo Nemetani.
Tiel Nesil Arenfer, Kanyayan We Ehitel.
Very well. I shall await further orders.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party?
Damun.
Kirandone Halana, Alecano Nandewi.
Nun liatilmo.
Tiel Nesil Arenfer, Kanyayan We Ehitel.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party?
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
You're all right. I've got you. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Our traits mesh well together. Each of us is suited. To a different task.
We need only hone our skills, and in time, we shall be indomitable.
There's no...
Look here, a path. Is it safe, I wonder?
I've a feeling 'tis best left untravelled. Am I the only one?
Did anyone else see? That Ort catches the light.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
If your pack grows over full, simply ask me to sell off your sub.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party? Might that be a Wakestone shard? Oh, how lucky we are to have stumbled across one.
We must take care not to throw it away by mistake.
We have yet more locations to attend to.
I shall guide us to our nearest destination.
Yes, Master!
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat? Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid. You have my protection.
More bats.
Perhaps they think this their den.
This foe is beyond our strength. I recommend a swift retreat.
I'm not sure what to tell you.
What did you do to provoke it? It was most unwise.
Forgive me. Good night.
It was excellent. I could have done no better.
Plenty more where that came from.
Splendid.
Feast your eyes on this.
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait a moment.
'Twould seem our foe has dropped their limb.
Recklessness has done them no favours. They ought to conserve their strength.
I shall lead the charge! Don't look down now!
Would be quite painful were we to fall.
No room for carelessness.
I never thought I'd see the day when I'd be in your debt.
Hang in there. You'll pull through.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Oi, hand over all the coin in your purse, now!
We need reinforcements!
I hope you weren't expecting mercy. Come to think of it,
Different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
You've given me much to think about. I'll harvest what I can, should it please you. Everyone has their own reasons for doing battle, but knowing that doesn't make it any easier to join the fray. I knew it to be so.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
I'll keep hold of the enemy.
Splendid.
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. I will protect you. It seems to have embraced our foe.
A reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
Of course. Welcome! We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Think you can run?
Such a magnificent tapestry of stars.
I suppose 'tis so.
Skeletons, Master!
I shan't let them harm you. These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. Ah, now here's a surprise. Then I shall remain by your side. cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
What I wouldn't give for a map. Particularly one that could tell us where all the treasure lies.
By your leave. Keep your eyes peeled as we cross.
There is no worse place to be ambushed than the middle of a bridge.
By your leave.
God, it's a rope!
The Arisen has been torched! Quick! Douse the flames! You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there. You truly are formidable, Arisen.
Say so.
Well said. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
I will protect you.
Pinning these creatures is the surest means to ward against their foul spit.
Skeletons!
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
This one's shaking.
Most impressive, Master.
Would seem I've some catching up to do.
That wasn't the homecoming I envisioned. I knew the village would be in a bad way.
Interested in my wares?
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I am once more in your care. I've a knack for gathering items, and am
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Hail, friend. How fare you? 'Tis not long now ere I am to undertake the trial of... I thought it only right to tell you that, as you were the one who gifted me the bow that I'll be using. I was also rather hoping you would consider attending. No one could be worthier of witnessing this milestone. Ah, but the path to the arbor is not easily found or followed. There is a log bridge near the ruins where I train. I'll await you on the other side.
Oh, there's something written here.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Welcome. Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist. Have you found any of the items we discussed? Perchance.
Always a pleasure.
Well met, sir. Good evening, sir. I trust... You fared all right on the roads, despite the hour? You know where to find me. Naught but good evening, sir. I trust you. Fared all right on the roads? Much obliged. Peruse at your leisure. Good evening, sir. I trust you. You fared all right on the road? Despite the hour, you know where to find. From me to bear what
Ah, how I've longed to embrace. Ah, 'tis a relief to be home. Let us just say that not all Arisen are quite like you, Master.
A good sleep does wonders.
Off we go, then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind? The memory of falling in battle haunts me still. Would that I could forget it.
What's done is done. All that matters is that you are here to fight for our master now.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Seems my feet always land here. Might as well look while you're here, eh?
Lots to do. Peruse at your leisure.
I'm not sure what got me out of bed at this hour.
This place is awful dull. Can't complain, mate. Barely drag my ass out of bed.
It's getting to be blunt as a hammer.
Yes, sir. Have you procured what I asked? Unfortunately, I can give you little more than that. Ah, but in place of a reward, mayhap I could give you a tour of the premises. Only if you've the time and inclination, of course. As servants of the gracious hand. Yet, at times, 'tis not enough. Perhaps you will recall the parents who were here when you... An unfortunate pair. They've suffered no few hardships. By chance, he was examined by a roaming man, claiming to be a doctor. So, he was put into our care.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
I'm going to go exploring. Would that I could count courage among my virtues.
Must we beg for guidance? Can't we make our own?
Suppose I can finish it tomorrow.
Every day of peace is a boon.
Must we beg for guidance? Can't we make our own?
Not my kind of place. Wish I had someone to talk to.
It was a poultry repast. I'm grateful to be fed.
This place gives me an ill feeling.
Here he is. We've been administering the medicine recommended by the doctor who examined him. To be perfectly honest, I doubt the soundness of that so-called doctor's judge after all. There is no shortage of ne'er-do-wells out there, but I suppose I ought not say such things so openly. Come. We've medicine to...
Psst! You there. Listen, the sisters here are good to us, but I'm growing weaker day by day. It started with a slight fever, and now I can scarcely... See that empty bed? An old man was lying in it till just a few days. He told me he was feeling better, that he'd be well enough to leave anon. And now, mayhap I'm just imagining things. I hope something is... Pray, should you hear any queer rumors about the Gracious Hand, come tell me of them, won't you?
Good day, sir.
Might you be a friend of Lubomir's? There has been talk of sending him down to the basement, should his condition fail to improve. That is, the basement sick room, where none of the other sisters are permitted entry, including myself. Teles, she gives the patients a special medicine. I know not what kind. Which is to be expected. Those who come here, and yet... apart...
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
So, the worst of us are taken to the basement. And none save the Abbess can enter? If the Gracious Hand has a secret, 'tis the Abbess who keeps it, I reckon. You've done this much for me. Would you be willing to go further? I must find out. You've my thanks. I just can't stomach the thought of lying here not knowing. Of course, all the better should your search come to naught. But if you do find aught amiss down in that basement, it must be the Abbess's doing. Should you find evidence fit to implicate her, will you help me see to it that justice... See, I've already reported my suspicions to the Sentinels, and we've arranged a signal. If you apprehend the Abbess, they'll know to come and arrest her. So I beg you, sir, find the evidence you need. If it exists to be found. Aught about this reeks of a plot. Let us gather evidence that we might expose it.
That's just what I was thinking. How might we enter the basement sick room? I like that!
I have noticed that the Abbess goes out every night without fail.
Let me think on this. Everyone's as tired as I am, seems like.
Lots to do. And precious little time.
I cannot stand to remain here another moment.
Still a while to go before your shift's over.
Watch yourself. I'm not someone you want to cross.
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by a master story.
Come take a look. You'll be glad. You did. Do come again. Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want to survive. Hope to see you again.
Now here's a welcome sight.
Weary.
There'll be a few heavy purses about today.
Very well. I shall return.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be... Glad to assist you.
Always a pleasure.
dead on the floor.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to... the foremost hospital... in all the... and worth... Much obliged. I fear I've no wisdom to offer. Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the... foremost hospitality in... You know where to find me.
Welcome.
Well met, sir.
Got nothing to fear if I keep my wits about me.
Welcome.
Can't put a price on peace.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
I'm in fine pepper today. Welcome.
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
I know not why, but the words basement sick room set my hair on end. Shall we investigate?
Not a bad idea.
All this patrolling does a number on my shoulders.
As I recall, the location of another of our tasks is not far from here.
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether 'twill be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad. To assist you. Do come again.
Here, if you please.
I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
One couldn't ask for better weather. I've high hopes for today's adventure.
One would think we are on our way to a picnic to hear you talk.
I knew it to be so. The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Be sure to aim true.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I shan't let them harm you.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Well, I'm sure that...
Goblins, master!
Rather valuable. This.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
You'll not leave.
That's the spirit! I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Ho ho! I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
The thrill of discovery never gets old.
I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive. Could you come over here?
Wolves! There! In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it.
Might there be aught over there?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy. It was most effective.
elements have grown sluggish.
They don't stand a chance against us now.
I shall lead the charge!
You'll not live to regret this.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
This beast grows fierce and powerful when irate. I cannot recommend witnessing one of its rampages up close.
Then best spell it. Or else wait till it fury subsides. Fall back, and I'll redeem you from magic. How very inspired. I cannot wait to return beyond the rift and inform my own master of this.
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Ah, now I feel a fool.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
The sun's light has grown dim.
Ears pricked. 'Twill be difficult to pinpoint distant foes by sight alone.
We've got goblins!
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become confused. Take each trial as it comes. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
I've got all your valuables, and I might just let you leave them.
I seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds.
Not live to regret it. These fiends will resurrect so long as their skulls remain intact. But fear not, I shall gladly smash every last one.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
That is most fortuitous.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none. Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
One arrow is all I need. I've got a good feeling about this one.
We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
'Tis well to be prepared, but over-preparation will serve us not.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in... I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself. Oh! I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught. Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Well, well, that's quite a discovery. Here, if you please.
Oh, a small force ventured inside. Though I've seen none, I'll not stop you if you wish to explore.
Good, we're here.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident stepped...
Fine. There's a haze over my eyes. Can anyone hear me? We need help. I don't want to fall here. Damn blizzard! Is this where I'm to draw my last? Sonnet!
This battle is up!
I am saved! I am in your debt, sir. I am in your debt, sir. Thanks to your valor.
Apologies, Master, but I can't guide you there from our current location.
We have yet more locations to attend. We've a few options where to go, but I'd say our best bet is to start with the location nearest us. We were to make for Harve Village, as I recall. It is not far from here.
You're not one of ours. Have you... Forgive me. I cannot seem to walk of my... Would you aid me in reaching...
We shall have to crane our necks to spot our foes in a place like this.
Keep your voice low, lest my heart leap from my throat.
Tis rather high. It might be beyond our reach. Allow me, Master. 'Tis within my reach. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen.
You went in there to save my fellow soldiers. I underestimated you, friend. I shall send word of your deeds to the captain. You've done well this day. I thank you. We'll see to the rest of this mess.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow. And mind the ceiling.
Pray, speak up should you notice aught amiss.
Then I shall remain by your side.
I would so enjoy seeing this obstacle smashed to pieces. Ranged attacks are my speciality, Master. Shall I assist? What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will know I will protect you.
Well, you don't see that every day. I imagine my master would faint were I to return beyond the rift with it.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away. Treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Sir? Pray, bear in mind. Mind that you can only carry so much by yourself.
All people fear the dragon, and yet 'tis not the threat. Those who call me a madman ought to leave me. All I say is true. Why should I lie? All people fear the dragon, and yet why must I explain?
The old man is strange in word and deed, yet I can't quite bring myself to dismiss his tales for all that.
He's something of an enigma, isn't he?
Mayhap his maundering will make more sense to us in time. This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Hold, sir. I'd rethink pressing onward. Forgive me. I didn't mean to start. You're the Arisen, are you? Well, that's something. We were hoping to reclaim our village. But it doesn't seem we'll have much luck. We fled when the dragon attacked some days past, thinking we'd return once the baleful... Easier said than done, clearly. In our absence, a bask of Saurians have made our homes their own. What are we to do? The guards not like to send soldiers all the way out here. Ah, but mayhap they needn't at all. Please, sir, do something, anything.
Saurians abound, Master. Be on your guard.
Stumble into Saurian territory!
We'd best report back. You truly are formidable, Arisen.
Is the deed done, good Arisen? We shall all be able to return to our homes at last. I dare say we'll have this place live. I cannot thank you enough. Long will you be known, and if you happen to pass by, do come visit us. I should like for you to see this place as 'twas afore the dragon's attack.
With this, the peril has passed. Still, perhaps we ought to visit the village again anon, just to be certain.
That's just what I was thinking. Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
The monsters left us a parting gift. I'll see it safely into my pack, don't you worry.
One can see far to the distance from here.
I'd gladly cast aside my weapon and laze about here, if the Arisen would permit it.
'Tis no great shock to me.
Now we must report to Captain Brat. That's the way of things, is it not? I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Views such as this would make a journey worthwhile.
I'd gladly cast aside my weapon and laze about here, if the Arisen would permit it.
'Tis as you say. Oh, I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
The thrill of discovery never gets old.
I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this. The old man is strange in word and deed, yet I can't quite bring myself to dismiss his tales for all that.
He's something of an enigma, isn't he?
Mayhap his maundering will make more sense to us in time.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
I'd sooner stay out of the battle. I'm surrounded by winches on all sides. Must hold out till someone comes.
Come to think of it, different masters favor different horns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind. The rain has let up at last.
Just what I'd wished for. With any luck, we'll have a chance to get dry.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by...
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Strike true, lest the beast flee.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath.
Where are the skeletons? Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
Feast your eyes on this. Reckless opponent. You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether 'twill be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
These writings could be of import.
Shall we take a closer look?
I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
Here.
Aye, this is plenty. Lord Phasus is like nicely done. Suppose it can't have been easy to procure.
You suppose wrong. I command their full faith. 'Tis simple for me to extract.
Ha! You're a fearsome one.
Enough. I gave you yours, now you give me mine.
Ah, of course. Wouldn't want to hurt the Lady Saint's image in the eyes of the common folk.
Glad we understand each other. Till next time.
Aye, be seeing you.
I mislike this. What was that exchange all about?
This is beyond me, I'm afraid.
I'd sooner stay out of battle, where it possible. If anyone will notice, stay here with it. Such quietude is a blessing.
And chance to be alone is welcome. I'm barely scraping by.
Still a while to go before my shift's over.
I'm going to explore.
Places such as this ought to be
Virtues. Why, hello.
I have noticed that the abbess goes out every night without fail. I have noticed that the
Oh, someone help me. Jahan? Bruno, where have you gone? Oh.
Medicine? Now! Now!
Mayhap 'twould serve us well to track down the former patients mentioned in these records of treatment.
I knew it to be so. I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
Hi, sir. What I can do for you? Is there a problem, sir?
Lady Eleanor's a goodly person, a saint-like. Her earnest care, so I wavered between life and death for quite some. Can't say as I missed that basement, mind. 'Tis supposed 'tis only to be expected, given the...
Elena? Ah, yes. The Abbess of the Gracious Hand. A fine woman by all accounts. I was in her... You see, I was only a little under the weather when I entered her care. In the end, I survived, but methinks I was one of the lucky few. And once, I saw her. The Abbess. She handed him a large parcel, all wrapped up. You'd think 'twere medicine, but I'd not have... They were whispering. But where'd they meet? 'Twas in the square, in the eastern part.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Isn't fleas.
Can't help but talking on the spot. Another day of work awaits.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
The Arisen is capricious indeed. But don't despair. We shall count upon your guidance when the time comes.
Good evening, sir. I trust you've...
Fared all right on the roads, despite the hour? You know where to find me.
The solution eludes me, but I'm certain there is one. Everyone's as tired as I am. Look, as long as you slim pickings of late.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist. Have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance? Do come again.
Pray, follow me. This way, Master.
Suppose that's enough for one day.
All I've got left,
Where's my dagger? My claws can use it.
I must confess, I'm rather lost.
When there's nothing doing. I can but trust my faith will
I know so
guide me
little of this
true.
world. I fear I've much to attend to.
You're back. Pray, tell me, have you found anything? These look like records of treatment. Johann and Bruno. I know these two. They left here not long. I recall them being especially meek to the abbess. Mayhap that's... At any rate, they may know aught of use. You're back. Pray, tell me, have you found anything? These look like Johann and Bruno. I recall them being especially... At any rate, they may know aught...
A short repose would do me a world of good.
I wish life was nothing but the good.
Oh, some.
Chaos in the world begin... Is there aught I can...
My days are spent in solemn reflection.
Sets my thoughts down dark paths, this place.
At least here I can enjoy my own comfort, a sure wild tree.
Might I beg but a moment of your time? Might I beg but a moment of your time?
Such quietude is a blessing.
Got to try to enjoy life wearing well.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this work.
Always a fresh breeze.
I fancy a kick, but not a bit.
I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles.
I hope the weather holds. What's life without a bit?
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Welcome.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim, you've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people that 'twas you who delivered the number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the Arisen grows should you continue to display such valor. And ere it slips my mind.
Done already, are we? And here I was expecting a challenge.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Deez's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now, though I have yet to uncover so much. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn.
So tired. I've barely the vim to tie my boots.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
Beg pardon, a friend of mine hath an... It wouldn't come free, mind, but the well, you needn't decide.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure, sir. Have we some business I'm unaware of? You mean to tell me that Albert has been playing the part of a beggar? If this is a jest, it is in very poor taste. All the same, I shall test the truth of your accusation. I will place these clothes somewhere about the house. You may visit us again in a few...
Aye? What do you want? Aye? What do you...
Our soldiers need better training. Such quiet.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than...
If you don't mind, sir, I've my duty to...
What must needs be done?
What's this? Come to a... Oh. If only my collection were complete. Alas, the sand would wound my... If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, mayhap you'd consider paying a visit. The man's home is located in Batal.
What say we gather some information?
Still, however pressed, no man is like to hand her his own wife, eh? But his lordship doesn't take no. He employed his usual method, which is poor old Gregor to part. That's the sort of man that noble is.
Oh, you came, but I forget myself. You must be wondering why I should like to speak with an acquaintance of yours. She is the spitting image of my... It is my hope that she might take...
Diana, would you paint my mother a criminal? Ahem. Perhaps I ought to be the one to explain.
Young master, I meant no offence.
Diana has the right of it, though the situation is not nearly so dire as she makes it sound. I seek only the freedom to leave my own home. My mother is bedridden, you see, and whenever I am absent, by leaving a look-alike in the house, would you be willing to lend your assistance? Splendid! Thank you so very much.
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with the girl.
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me.
Coin's no good if you want yourself in debt. Trade favours the patient, I would say.
I've little enough gold to spend as tis.
It's past time I did it. Another.
Hoy, Arisen! I was hoping you'd come by, so I could thank you. Hmm? You wanted to ask me if... So, this noble boy, I mean, I don't know the... Besides, are you sure we can... All right, I'll do it. But if...
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Pretty kind to me.
Suppose I best earn my keep.
Another day of work awaits.
I quite like it here.
Nice place this. I'm in no hurry to leave. Try all of my wish I could go on an adventure. I've got the
Best
sharpest
check my
ears in
stock
town.
before a customer comes along. Someone talked about this.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Look, young master. She's here.
Indeed. I could be staring into a mirror. Diana, Will you dress her and in...
As you wish, young master.
What a kindness you've done me. I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in... She was born there, you see. No doubt...
All is ready, young master. You need only finish your preparations for the journey.
You know, the roads around Melve are supposed to be... I heard the safest way to get there is to carry something that reeks of Cyclops with you. I hear the safest way to get...
The lands around Melve are rife with poisonous flora. I'd hoped to pack an antidote for the young master, but the shops had none to spare. 'Tis not only poison the plants inflict, but drowsiness besides. Might there not be a curative that accounts for both? The lands around Melve... 'Tis not only poison the plants inflict, but drowsiness...
Well then, I ought to be off, I must confess. I only hope I've not... You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? Let's see. Ah, I almost forgot.
It seems Master Sebastian is lacking a few supplies. Shall we gather what springs to mind? Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the...
Oi there, friend! All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to live? My thanks, sir. As to the matter at hand, I've been holding off service on account of all the... Only trouble is, that's where you come in. I'd like you to accompany the cart. Splendid! On you now. The cart. And mind you, don't forget to pay. Each cart travels with an escort of trains, so anyone thinking of riding for free... But enough of my lecturing. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time. Come find me when you've delivered that letter.
We ought to see this to its destination.
This ox cart's bound for... I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Time to hit the sack.
Stand strong!
We have reached our destination.
There are worse ways to travel, I suppose.
That damn dragon. Hurry, everyone! Get yourselves to safety!
You go with them. I'll fell that thing myself. There you are. You will share my desolation and my hunger.
This village is not...
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. Shall I assist? Draconic in form, yet aught about it is odd.
I think we have bigger things to worry about just now.
Indeed. Our best bet is to throw the sum of our might against it. We managed to repel the dragon, but what will become of Melv?
Perhaps we ought to stop by the village again in the near future. See how it's getting on.
Let me think on this a minute.
Show yourself! 'Twas a lesson in... Somehow I knew you'd come. You have my gratitude as well, sir.
Ulrika, glad I am to see you unharmed.
Forgive me. I'd best go.
That wasn't the dragon, but a poor Sigurd. You're the current Arisen, aren't you? Sigurd, you're the current Arisen, aren't you? 'Tis a style, all a patchwork of techniques. Home.
Time to get back to work.
My bed calls, and I shan't resist.
Wasn't sure we'd... Aye, what can I do for you? Ah, a letter from Lady Margaret, you say? She's a kindly sort, I must say.
Shall we report?
The firm resolve has taken root in my heart since... And if anyone can master... Go on, humor and all.
Where are you going? Feels eerie with no one about.
I've not seen this.
Would be pretty kind to me. Pleasant surroundings make for pleasant thoughts.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you... Need something?
Always a pleasure. A fighter with sword and shield in... hand is what I envision when I think of a leader.
I suppose magically inclined vocations inspire a different sort of awe.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. Oof. But enough about me. Do come again. Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something? Do come again.
Lots to do. Have a precious little time.
It seems we're
saved. I haven't the words to thank you. I doubt